So 2025 is now here. You are here because you want to level up. You want to make this your year where things start shifting for you mentally, financially, spiritually, and all areas of your life. Now, if you don't know me, I'm Danny Joshi. I'm a spiritual business coach for entrepreneurs all over the world. And I'm going to share with you the steps that you can take right now to make 2025 your best year. Honestly, every year is passing by so fast. Time is always ticking, and it's key to maximize the present moment and get the most out of the 24 hours that you have in a single day. Right? We don't want to skip a day without doing self-improvement, improving ourselves, and taking the actions that's gonna compound into you living the best life that you can live. So the first thing that I want you to start doing and focusing on as we're in 2025 now is gratitude. The power of gratitude is extremely important to neutralize the state, so that way you're on a better frequency, you're on a better vibration, and that way you're sending out good vibes into the universe, and that way you are going to now start being much more balanced, more appreciative for what you have now. So the first task you want to be taking action on is list out 10 things that you are grateful for right now in your day-to-day life. What do you have right now that you know that you can be grateful for? Is it a roof over your head? Is it clean foods? Is it clothes? Is it family? Is it the smaller items that we have around our home? Or just things in your life that you know you can be grateful for? Because a lot of people out there, they don't have what you have right now, right? So it's very important that you be grateful for what you have now. That's the first thing that you want to start doing to neutralize the state. So that way you are in a better frequency, you're in a better vibration, and you're sending out good out there to the universe. Because whatever you appreciate will appreciate even more in value, right? No matter what you want to manifest. So the next thing you want to do in the same gratitude section is you want to be grateful for the 10 things that your future accomplished self would be grateful for. All right. So now we are already being grateful for what we have now in the present moment, but we are now choosing where we want to be in the future, and you're now choosing the things that is really important to you that you want to manifest. So you want to start writing things down in this tense. I am so happy and grateful now that I am making XYZ per month. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have this home. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have this muscular body. I'm now so happy and grateful now that I can do this, right? So list that 10 things that you are grateful for in the present tense from your future self. So look at your future self. Look at that version of you, right? What would that version be grateful for if you already have everything that you want? Because you also want to focus on the energy of you already having what you want to manifest in 2025 and now, right? So do this every single day in the morning, and really, really important that you read this out before you go to sleep as well, because you're now going to be in a way better energy, way better frequency, and much more appreciative. That way, what's going to start happening is you're now going to start tapping into the abundance energy, meaning that you're now in a feel good energetic state. You're not in the bad vibes. You're not like in resentment, fear, doubt. You're now in a complete surrender zone, and you're in an open zone. So the more open you are, the more things you can start receiving within you. That's the first step. Make sure that you make gratitude part of your daily life in 2025, and that's going to be key to your successes. The next step simply is setting the intentions. Now, you need to set the intentions of the things that you are now going to work towards and that you want to accomplish. So, what is it that the 3 to 5 things that you want to accomplish that's been in your head for a while? Maybe you haven't worked on it, but now you know this is important for you to work on. So, what are your intentions? What goals do you want to set up for yourself that you want to accomplish? You want to write this down. You want to write this down in a now, and not don't skip this, right? You want to be consistent with this. So write down and break it down. Break these goals and intentions down. So for example, if your intention is to earn more money, how much more money do you want to earn every single month? Why do you want to earn this kind of money? And then what you want to start doing is breaking down the action steps into every single hour of the day. So let's say you've got 3 hours to work on improving your finances. Then what are you going to do in those 3 hours per day? What kind of activities and action steps are you going to take within that time to actually manifest to make a lot more money? So for example, if you're a business owner, you want to make 10,000 a month, what can you do right now for the 2 to 3 hours a day that you have to start improving your finances to making that 10K a month? Same thing with losing weight, building muscle, all areas of your life. It's very important that you set the intention and you break down the intention, break it into the hour, the time, and break it down to activities and action steps. That's the key thing here. Where most people go wrong is they focus too much in the end outcome. And what happens is you're focused on the 10K, that body, that particular home, that thing that you wanted, that thing that you manifest. What happens is you don't put any more energy in the inputs. And going into 2025 is very important that you focus on your inputs. The inputs will take care of the end outcome. A lot of people just say, where is that body that I wanted? Oh, where is that dream income? Where is that dream partner? Where is the thing that I really, really wanted? It's not there because you're focused too much on it not being there. But rather, if you focus on the action steps and the inputs, then things will manifest. It's the law of cause and effect. Whatever action you take, it's going to have a reaction. And if you're consistent with that, you get feedback to improve upon, and you can constantly keep moving forwards and taking actions and improving every single day. So set the intentions, make sure you break down the activities within the hour. So if you're looking to have a muscular body, break down the activities, the foods that you need to eat, and then commit to those hours if it's 4 or 5 times a week. Same thing if you're running a business, same thing for all areas of your life. Have the intention, set the time that you're going to work on every single day, and break it down into the activities. So there's 3 things that's going to allow you to have these intentions manifest and have these goals that's going to allow you to have that manifestation coming in. The next step is number 3, which is you need to have a simple action plan that you're now going to follow every single day. A little bit similar to number 2, but you need to now have a sheet of paper, right? And you need to know the action steps you can be taking every single day for maybe the 3 areas of your life that you want to improve. So if it's health, wealth, and happiness, for example, right? Let's just use 3, for example, right now. So take out a sheet of paper and simply write down what are you going to do for your finances, what's the financial goals, and break down the action steps that you're going to be taking to working towards these goals. So for example, if you're in a business, then how many people are you going to speak to every single day? What kind of content are you going to put out there? Are you going to be building your audience, building your brand every single day? All right, what offers are you going to start making, for example? All right, so break it down, break the action steps down. What are you going to be doing every single day when you're working on these areas? Next section is going to be health. So what is the health goal? What kind of foods you're going to eat that's going to give you high energy, that's going to allow you to maybe build muscle, allow you to lose weight maybe, and what kind of exercises and action steps they're going to take so that you can maintain this weight or lose the weight or whatever it is for you. Break it down, have a plan. All right, have a health plan, have an exercise plan. Is it cardio? Is it bodybuilding? This is the things that you got to do. Break it down, because look, if you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail, right? You're not going to do it. So if it's not written down in a journal, if it's not written down in front of you, if you're not going to visit it every single day, then chances are you're not going to focus on it. You're not going to give it any more energy and attention, and you're going to just let those New Year's resolutions, which don't work, just fly away, and then you're going to be going back to how you've been programmed subconsciously to stay safe, play it safe, stay in a comfort zone, and do what you've always been doing. An unconscious mind just takes over you again. So you have to impress the subconscious mind. You have to set the intention. You have to impress the subconscious mind, and you need to write these things down now so you can, visit it, take action on it, because whatever you're going to be taking action on is going to be, getting improved upon as the time passes, right? Same thing for your happiness plan. Self-care, what makes you happy? Do the things obviously that makes you happy, that makes you, that you're taking care of yourself. So maybe that's a plan that you can start doing for yourself. There's certain things you're going to do for fun activities. So it's not just about business, working, or like just focusing on you, but what can you do to step away, to have fun, have some detachment time that's going to allow you to balance your energies so you don't burn out in 2025. All right, so that was number 3. Set a daily action plan in the areas of your wealth and your health, and more importantly, the happiness side of things. That will be a game changer for you, because you're going to be getting better by 1% every single day. If you're not getting better by 1%, then you're getting, worse by 1% every single day, which is the minus. So it's got to be going up every single day. This is key, because the compound effect is going to be working all day long, right? So make sure that you are feeding those action steps every single day. Step 4 is where things start to happen. This is the key thing now. You have the best plan in the world. You're being grateful, which is very important, because the first part will work on all the parts. But number 4 is very important for everything to work. You have to have the discipline, strong discipline. You got to do these things even if you don't feel like doing it. You got to follow the plan despite what's happening in your mind. Your mind's going to tell you not to do things. Your mind's going to tell you to stay in bed longer. Your mind's going to tell you to not take these action steps. Your mind's going to say, do it tomorrow. Your mind's going to want to give up and quit, because that's how we've been wired all our lives. And it's your job and your responsibility to rewire your mind. I want to talk about number 5 in a minute, but you have to rewire the mind. You have to be disciplined. You got to do these things even if you don't feel like doing them. Right? I don't want to walk 10,000 steps to 15,000 steps a day. I do it anyway because in the end, it feels so good. My legs feel good, and it adds more months, weeks, and years into my life. Right? I have a longer life. Right? I don't want to eat the healthiest foods all the time, but I have to because it's gonna give me the most benefit. It may not taste the best, but it's gonna give me the most benefit. Right? I don't want to do certain business activities and certain tasks, but I do it because it impacts my clients' lives, allows me to, yes, make a great amount of money as well and live a great lifestyle. So you've got to do the things that you know you got to be doing it, right? Even if you don't feel like doing them. Discipline is the most important thing. If you can rewire and program your mind to do the things, even if you don't feel like doing it, and you just do it, you are now gonna collapse time frames. You're choosing where you want to be in the future and now, and you're literally gonna like get to where you want to be much more quicker because you're disciplined. Despite the weather, circumstances, your current circumstances, we've got to start making decisions from where we want to be, taking actions from where we want to be. So this is where the future self comes in. You have to tap into the future version of you now, the 2.0 version of you now. What would that version do? Would that version be disciplined, taking action even if they don't feel like doing them? You would, right? So be disciplined, focus on doing the things even if you don't feel like doing them. It will be magical. There's so many times where I didn't want to do lots of things and I did it, and it allowed me to have great moments, manifest great experiences and things, all areas, right? So that was number 4. Be disciplined. It's going to allow you to change everything for you, including the gratitude, the setting the intentions, and your action plan. You need to have the discipline for those 3 to work. And lastly, number 5 is something that I truly love. I've been doing this for almost a decade now, is self-improvement. You've got to constantly keep working on the growth mindset and get rid of the fixed mindset, right? So the growth mindset is where you are focusing more on abundance. You're always finding ways to make things happen. You're more in the positive state conundrum, meaning you're in the green zone. So that way you're always remaining on the frequency of constantly keep improving yourself. That way you're going to go deeper and deeper into expanding your mind, opening your mind up to new possibilities, and really being conscious of these things that I tell everyone around me, my clients, is your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, your words, right? It's you doing it to you. And you have to be conscious of that. These things are going to determine the kind of actions you're going to take. It's how you're feeling. In 2025, ask yourself this question every single day. How am I feeling? After a few hours a day, maybe you can put an alarm clock on your phone. I have about 8 that goes off, and it literally just says check-in, energetic check-in. How am I feeling? If I'm not feeling too good, why am I not feeling too good? What did I do? What thoughts did I have right before that feeling? Is what caused that feeling. And that feeling creates those kind of action steps. Sorry, the actions that you're going to be taking. So the key thing here is you have to monitor your thoughts, emotions, feelings, your words, is you doing it to you. So you have to become conscious of this every single day, and we have to do self-improvement. So what can you do for self-improvement? Yes, reading those books are great. Reading books on your mind, your thoughts is very important. You know, you can do lots of things these days, but the key thing here is if you're reading books, if you're listening to podcasts, if you're maybe watching YouTube videos like this, you've got to now take action on your self-improvement. So if there's something that you know you got to be doing, but you fear to do it, then go and do that thing. If you know that a certain action step that you've been putting off, but self-improvement, self-development, telling you to do it, then you know that you got to be doing that. If you know that you got to get out and go for that run, go for that 10,000 step, then you know that you got to do it. Why do we fear all this stuff? What people think of us, or when we're out and about? You got to just improve you every single day. So this is the identity that you're building. So the more self-improvement that you do, the more that growth mindset builds up, and then the more the identity changes. So the more action you take, the more results you get. The more results you get, then the increase in belief. As the belief increases, then what happens is you're going to start getting into the momentum and the unstoppable mode. All right, and that's where things start to shift for you. So 2025 is here now. Take action on these 5 steps. Hope this has helped you, and I'd love to know your thoughts, what you're going to work on 2025 below. And yeah, if you want to see more of these videos coming your way, then please like and subscribe. I'd love to share more and more of my wisdom and experiences that's going to help you have the best 2025. Take action, and more importantly, do the things even if you don't feel like doing them.